My flywheel for Twitter is to go back through 8 years of blog posts and rewrite all of those blog posts as Twitter threads and publish them. And then I ask all of my friends to reply to the tweet, because that early engagement of people replying gives it a huge boost. And then from there, at the end of the Twitter thread, I link to, hey, if you enjoyed this, follow me on Twitter. And 2, here's a full article diving into detail on it, which I happened to write 4 years ago. But it doesn't matter, right? And then if you enjoyed that, like, subscribe to the newsletter. And then I have this going around and around where I've added 30,000 followers to my Twitter account in the last 4 months from doing exactly this, taking content that I've already written and putting it through my Twitter flywheel. And I'm spending like 2 hours a week on it. And I'm wildly more successful than the previous 5 years of posting like to Twitter, like, what pithy, smart thing can I come up with today? It's just a complete game changer. Yeah, and the hook on the content really matters. So I will have something that I posted and I'm like, oh, that didn't really resonate. And then a friend will be like, this, but with a better hook. Like, they'll look at the things that didn't work because, I try everything in a spreadsheet. So I got a call with a friend and we'll talk through it, and he'll be like, this was actually a good thread, but it got 20 retweets instead of 500. And so let's just post it again with a better hook. Mm-hmm. And another thing that you'll see with people who are growing really well on Twitter is that they're reposting the same stuff. So if you have a thread that is absolutely killing it, then plan to post that thread every 3 to 6 months, like clockwork. And so then just imagine if you get to the point where you have 12 threads that are fantastic, you actually have like almost infinite content on Twitter, because you can post those every other week spaced out. And that's like 6 months worth of content.
That's a great point. I heard you talking about that with the Sahil podcast. Yeah. I thought that was like pretty smart. I'm like, oh yeah, the math, it like works out really, really well. Like, that completely makes sense.
And so it's one of those things where like the flywheel is predictable for me, where I know if I put in this much effort, not every thread's going to hit. I don't know for sure what's going to drive the most, but I know that I can get consistent results over time. And I think that's when it's most frustrating as a creator, when you feel like there's no connection between the effort you put in and the results you're getting. But if you knew, for example, for every tweet, you're going to get at least 50 new followers or 100 new followers, or every TikTok post, like it's going to continually get you at least X number of views or something, then it feeds that, that feedback loop of wanting to create consistently and being like, okay, I know that I can get to 50,000 followers or something if I just do this enough.